Hello, everyone. This is the Board Game Quiz Show by Going Analog. I am your quizmaster, Shu, and with me today are Niki and Donald Shults from Plaid Hat Games. Welcome to the show, you two.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
We're excited to just blow these numbers out of the water. I should never do this because Niki and Donald got all the answers.
It's true.
Yeah, Donald claimed he's going to set new records today. So we'll see if that happens. Now, if you listen to our podcast, the Going Analog podcast, you've heard us talk about games from Plaid Hat, such as Forgotten Waters, Summoner Wars, Abomination. You can see a lot of them in the background here. We set them up just for you two today.
I noticed. I was like, that's nice.
Well, I'm on brand, right? The new Corky circuits and everything. So Niki's a marketing manager there, and Donald's a multimedia director. But I actually know you two best, and I first met you two from the awesome and hilarious Board with Life skit show on YouTube. Sadly, Board with Life is no longer around. You see, I'm representing here with the shirt that I got for being one of your season 2 backers, I think it was. But I'll have you two know, if I ever win the lotto, I'm going to buy you two out and force you two and the rest of the gang to make videos for me for the rest of
what? That's fine.
Yeah. Board with Life videos. Yeah, for my play.
Yeah. I'm glad you clarified.
Just to be clear.
I was okay with anything, apparently. I was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So in addition to those awesome skit shows, you also did a lot of Dungeons and Dragons content for Board with Life. Mm-hmm. In fact, you had me and Christina, the other host here, play some speed D&D with you in front of your fans at Gen Con. That was a ton of fun. So we're going to kind of connect that to your first round of questions. Round 1 is multiple choice, and we're calling it Roll With It. So you might know your role-playing games, but how well do you know your board games with role-playing elements? We'll see.
Okay.
All right. If you want to play along at home, just pause after I read the questions and answers, and then you could just answer along. So are you two ready, Niki and Donald?
I role play every game, so this is going to be pretty tough for me.
All right. Well, we'll see. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Question number 1. Which of these is not a real Dungeons and Dragons board game? Is it A, Temple of Elemental Evil, B, Dragonlance Chronicles, 3, C, Rock, Paper, Wizard, and D, The Legend of Drizzt.
Right.
Drizzt.
I'm guessing you know this one.
Well, we used to have D.
Yes, that's the one I know.
I want to say I have seen C amongst like the card games.
I mean, that's a great name.
It's
so if it doesn't
name.
exist, I'm going to take it.
So for me, it's between A and B. A is definitely a famous module, and it's been adapted into video games. I'm not sure if there's a board game of it. And then B are some famous novels that there's also.
He knows all his D&D stuff.
That's what I was hoping for with this question.
I'd say B then.
Okay, let's go with B.
You are correct. The answer is B. And you went through it. You walked through all the logic perfectly of how I wanted to do the trivia question. Like, yeah, these are books. They're not actually board games. So you are correct. All right. Question number 2. Which of these franchises does not have both a tabletop board game or card game and a pen and paper RPG?
Mm-hmm.
Is it The Seventh Continent, B, Kids on Bikes, C, Tidal Blades, or D, Pathfinder? Which of these does not have both a board game and a pen and paper RPG?
I know Kids on Bikes. Oh, wait. I know they're a pen and paper RPG.
Yeah.
Do they have a board game?
Well, the designer and I believe the publisher have a background in board games, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's a card game or something, but I'm not sure. I don't even know what Tidal Blades is.
I do. It's got a really pretty cover, but that's all I really know.
Is it a board game?
Yeah, it's a board game.
Okay, that's great. Seventh Continent, I believe that's that movie about that family that decides to kill themselves and destroy everything they own. It's like an Australian.
Yep, that's movie. Exactly what that is.
Is it really?
Perfect. I don't know what he's talking about.
Shout out to all my Seventh Continent fans. I don't know. I mean, D for sure. Yeah, I want to go A.
Okay.
I want to stab at the one.
Okay,
that
you can
I'm
do it because
sure
I don't know.
That feels like something that maybe Dan only knows about and then like thinks other people know about. Like it feels like that one snuck in through like some like, oh, and of course the Seventh Continent RPG, and then like
it's an RPG in a movie, not a board game. So
it's an RPG based on the art film. Yeah.
Lock it in.
Lock it in? Okay. You are correct. Not for the reasons you stated. It's actually a board game, not an RPG.
Oh.
Yeah. All the other ones have either a board game or card game and an RPG as well, of course. All right. But good job there. Question number 3. What is the official title of this game that's about exploring a haunted house together until someone turns against the group? Is it A, Betrayal, House on the Hill? B, Betrayal at House on the Hill? C, Betrayal at House on the Hill? Or D, Betrayal on the Hill at the house?
This is so tricky.
This is a mean question.
Damn. This is your editor blood is coursing. Okay. You're getting all excited.
I'm picturing the cover. I've played this game. This is like the Bernstein Bears thing. I know.
Yep.
Do you know? I think it's C.
What? Betrayal at the House on the Hill.
Betrayal at House on the Hill. Betrayal, House on... Yeah, I think it's C. Or Betrayal on the Hill at the house.
I bet you it's C, right? Because it's like, B is like what we all say.
Yeah.
And then C is what it actually is, right? That's where we got it.
Yeah,
that's how we got it.
That's here. Totally what it is. So C?
Lock it in?
C.
Lock it in? All right. You know, Donald, when you said B is what we say that because that is the correct answer. Is actually B. Yeah, Betrayal at House on the Hill is the official proper title of the game. So you did not get that one right. But let's move on to question number 4. Which of these games has you actually playing as an adventuring hero? Is it A, Boss Monster, B, Bargain Quest, C, Merchants of Magic, or D, Runebound? Only in one of these sort of adventure fantasy games are you actually playing as a hero. In the other games, you are not.
Bargain Quest, you're a shopkeeper.
Right.
Boss Monster, I've played and I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I know of Runebound, but I don't know anything really about Merchants of Magic. It's called Merchants, so I'm going to guess you're a merchant. I would say D.
Unless you're like stocking up on stuff in Merchants of Magic.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
It's about the merchants.
I mean, Runebound feels like what would be the easy answer. It makes me want to say maybe it's A. Because I don't remember Boss Monster, but I feel like you're moving through cards like as a tableau, like a platformer, and there's a boss monster at the end. I don't think you're like a monster setting up a dungeon, right? Well, I guess maybe one player is, the other, I don't remember. I'm just guessing what a game is about.
Well, Runebound, you're like going on an adventure, right?
You pick. You're usually
D.
right.
Lock it in?
Locking it in, D.
Okay, you are correct, Nikki. Woo! It is D. Yeah, Donald almost talked you out of it. So, Donald, you were right briefly for a moment there. Boss Monster, you're actually the boss monster laying out the dungeon.
You are.
To trap the heroes. Yeah, so you're not the hero itself. Okay, so the final question in round 1. Which of these games does not come with any plastic miniatures?
Okay.
Is it A, Battlestar Galactica, B, Mechs vs. Minions, C, Eldritch Horror, or D, Kingdom Death Monster?
I know Kingdom Death Monster comes with naked people. Because I have a list of all the games with naked people.
Is your Christmas list every year?
Yeah, Mechs vs. Minions, I believe, had really cool components.
It should with that name.
Eldritch Horror is tough because that's the name of 1,000 board games in my head. They're all just called like Asylum, Dunwich, Horror, Cthulhu.
Didn't we have Eldritch Horror and their standees, right?
I think that was a different one of those. But you could be right. Battlestar Galactica, I don't think has sculpted minis, unless it's like there's one or something.
Or if there's like a ship.
Right, that's what I mean. Like
I've never played it.
But I think you're on the ship. It's basically Dark Moon, but 20 times longer. So
Dark Moon is Battlestar Galactica, but 20 times shorter.
It is my turn to speak.
Sorry, I shouldn't say anything.
So A or C, right?
That's where I'm leaning. What do you think? Was Eldritch Horror the one we had?
I thought it was, and I don't think there were any minis in there. Because we had them all in like their separate components.
Yeah, I mean, we had that.
So should we just say C?
Yeah, sure.
C.
All right.
Locking
Final
it in.
answer?
Yeah.
You are correct again.
Woo!
Yeah, you are right. Yeah, Eldritch Horror has the standees. Battlestar Galactica actually has little spaceship miniatures. So, yep, you talked through it. You did it good.
Is Eldritch Horror the old one?
It is an old one. There's
Yeah.
Arkham Horror was the original one. Eldritch Horror was more the
That's what we
worldwide
had.
slightly streamlined, a little bit shorter, but they all have little standees. Yeah.
We had Arkham Horror, yes.
Yes. Yeah. So same setup, Arkham Horror, Eldritch Horror, but they both had standees. But you're correct. First round, you did awesome. 4 out of 5 points. Very good track so far. So good job. All right. Round 2 is the picture round. Your company is called Plaid Hat Games. So I assume you're all experts on hats. This round is going to call Hatter's Gonna Hat. I'm going to show you game boxes that feature characters wearing hats, and you have to identify the games. And you can earn up to 5 more points here. If you want to play along at home, you just pause and take a guess. All right. Are you two ready?
Yeah.
And I can't reference my list of games with naked people so that I can cross out wrong answers.
If you have naked people who are wearing hats, that might be eligible.
That list should probably be pretty short.
Well, naked is no hat, so I just figured out.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you can eliminate those from this list. Correct.
Okay, correct.
All right. Number 1. Can you name this game?
That's Imperial Settlers, right?
I think you're right.
Imperial
Any guess?
Settlers.
Okay,
Yeah.
you are correct. That is.
Hey!
That was so fast.
I've never played that.
All right. Question number 2. Name this game.
Oh,
It's I believe, a baseball game.
with androids.
Okay. Or robots.
Robot baseball.
I see no meat or blood on that.
But 42
creature.
is the number on there.
42.
Player 42, robot 42 baseball.
Cyber Baseball 2042.
Yeah, I like that. That sounds right.
This is the Game of the Year edition.
Is that your final guess?
Yes.
Yeah, we don't know.
Okay. Well, you can see behind there's actually a year, 2045, but you didn't get it. It's just called Baseball Highlights 2045.
I think our name was better.
That's actually, I was about to say, that's like a very funny name for that game. So good, congratulations. Like calling it Baseball Highlights 2040, it's like the old man baseball card, like version of it. Yeah.
Yeah. And feel
Good
free
name.
to write into the company and offer your suggestion for a new name, by the way.
That guy is wearing clothes. So I just
All right. Question number 3. Can you name this game?
Oh, I know this picture.
You're just thinking of the credits of True Detective.
That's it.
Polluted graphic design for 20 years. It's probably like Brass 2.
It's like Tammany Hall Special Edition.
Yeah, that sounds right. That looks right.
Okay, Tammany Hall Special Edition.
The new edition of Tammany Hall.
Okay, we're
right?
locking it in.
Okay, locking it in. Sorry, that game is called Furnace.
Cool.
Yeah.
What is Furnace about?
That's cool.
It's a relatively new engine building game. Christina's played it. I haven't played
A
it.
very quick engine builder in 30 minutes.
A very quick engine builder in 30 minutes. She's
Okay.
on point with her
So
marketing tagline.
you're building a very quick engine in 30 minutes.
Something like that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And
All
you
right.
make money.
And you make money. All right. Number
I like
4. Can you name this one?
Yes, it's one of our favorite games. Chinatown.
All right. Good job. Chinatown it is.
Mhm.
And then number 5, last one in a picture round. Can you name this game?
Oh, I know this game.
Civilization.
Risk. I don't know what it
Is this Through the Ages, maybe?
Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, say that.
Through the Ages.
Through the Ages? Okay, you are correct. That is Through the
Yay!
Ages. Okay.
Oh, but he didn't say a new story of civilization.
No, well, that's a kind of the new edition of it, but that's fine. You got the game. You got the game, right? All right. Well, you're doing really well so far. 7 out of 10.
Oh God.
Now we're about to enter the final round, though. This is the tag team round. This is the speed round. We're going to test your teamwork so you can earn up to 10 more points. Now, the clue giver, you're going to take turns. The clue giver will describe games as quickly as possible to the guesser, who must identify those games Sort of like Taboo or Heads Up. Now, the ground rules are clues cannot include the game title or the publisher. No clues that refer to the spelling, the number of words, sounds like anything along those lines. You can pass, but we're not going to go back to any games that you pass on. After the first 5 turns, I'll yell switch, and you two will switch roles for the last 5 games. All right, are you ready? And I think,
Yes.
And Donald, you're going to go first, right?
Yes.
Okay, now the timer is going to start when I show you the first box. And again, you have 90 seconds, so go quickly, okay? All right, so I'm going to put 90 seconds on a clock, and then we're going to go now.
I got you this for your birthday.
New York Zoo?
No, sorry, before that. At Christmas.
Everdell?
Yes.
Correct, next.
So it's me?
No. Oh,
I saw it!
okay, we're going to skip it.
Sorry. All right, this is my favorite party game. My name is on the box.
Your favorite party game, your name is on the box?
Mm-hmm. We played a prototype of it.
Wavelength.
Yeah.
Correct.
This is a game based on a guy's art. It's about like farming with like mechs. It's a very popular game. There's a kid's version of it too. It came out when we first started doing Board with Life and stuff around that time period, I think.
Farming effects.
It's like a Euro, but it has like big machines.
Don't forget, you
and,
can
like,
skip if you like.
war stuff.
I don't know it.
Okay, pass.
Sorry.
This one has King Tut's toe in it. It is got cool components.
Splendor.
Switch.
Okay, now, okay. Oh my gosh. It's got a cool cover.
You can pass.
Pass. We have this game. It's a card game. You can't look at them. People.
Hanabi.
Yes.
All right. You actually timed you got that in just in time. So perfect. Okay, you could turn around, Donald. That's the end of the round. So
Uno.
You saw the next one, but it didn't count. All right. So that didn't go as well for you. You got what, 2, 3 right? 4 right in that
What was
round.
the game you were trying to tell me?
Scythe.
Oh, yeah.
We had just talked about it recently. I was like, surely I can just make this happen. I should have skipped it.
Yeah. You spent a lot of time on side there. You're trying to force it in, but it did not happen. But your final score is 11 out of 20. So if we were to, it's, if we were to score you on a scoring scale of all the different types of hats in the world, that's sort of like Donald wearing a beret, but not ironically. So
I like that.
Well, I mean, that's all right.
Yeah, some people kind of want to see it, but probably not most people.
Yeah. we live in Oberlin, Ohio, which is like a college town, and there are a lot of like older white guys with turturnecks and berets. And he's a professor, right? Like for sure. Like so
you'll fit right in then.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us today, Niki and Donald. Tell people where they can find you.
Plaid Hat Games. I run the social media account, and that's usually I'm on social media. I'm under the Plaid Hat Games account. I don't really do it myself anymore. Not under my personal account. I'm usually on Plaid Hat Games. I don't know why I said that so weird.
That was so strange. Okay. Plaid Hat on social media. Okay. How about you, Donald? Anything you want to plug?
Our podcast is dead because I forgot to pay the subscription fee because I changed credit cards.
And
then I ignored the emails. So if you want to go on Patreon and never give me any money, check out Board with Life Adventures. But yeah, I have nothing to promote. I just wanted to see Dan's face and hear Christina's voice.
Dan.
Yeah, I know. You're one of the few people. You two are really good at this, at self-plugging yourself, by the way. Excellent job.
Check out our latest game, Quirky
go.
Circuits. It's only $20.
Yeah, it's the new Quirky Circuits. We're going to try to play it tonight, in fact. Yeah.
Ooh, I hope you guys enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's super fun. It's just a clever game by Nikki Valens. Pick it up.
You can play with anybody.
Robot programming.
All right.
You can't talk. You can only say beep boop.
Beep boop. All right. Well, beep boop. That is the board game quiz show by Going Analog. And now you can stop watching and go play a game. Bye.